Mohbad said, "To what our family about in shit."
We are saying what Wunmi said. Don't go. What you said, Wunmi said now, is it a bully to the husband?
The husband asked a question. That's a question. Say,
and then she responded. You are quoting her response. Is that response a bully? I'm asking you simple questions.
Sir, according to the voice notes, they were having an issue.
Yes.
They were having an issue.
Yes.
But at the long run, she didn't say anything.
Okay.
But at the same time,
Mohbad she said something, now she didn't say anything. Don't confuse me.
She said, Mohbad asked her, according to the conversation here in law, he said, where is my iCloud? So we all know that they are having an issue.
Yes.
So Mohbad was saying, hey, you're not capitalizing on that. Okay. Mohbad was saying, what our family ever think she okay, iCloud, can you post about it?
Okay. Do you notice that you've not been able to answer my question?
At all.
I am asking you, that conversation, do you consider it as a bully? It's okay if you feel that way. I just want to establish something before I could say anything. Do you consider that statement as a bully?
The answer, right?
That conversation in general, do you consider it as a bully?
We don't know what happened between them, actually.
Why will you now say why will you not use as evidence if you don't know?
For someone to record that thing and said, okay, to what
who recorded it? Who recorded it?
The wife.
Okay, so let me tell you something. I studied journalism at first degree. Number one, if you cannot substantiate a source of an evidence, is insubstantiated. That means it's irrelevant. So, the wife recorded this, right?
According to, I think the wife used a friend phone to.
Why? She doesn't have a phone?
I don't know. That's what she said, sir.
So you see that it's not adding up. So
that's what she said.
Do you know that up to now you have still not answered my question?
Phone to do the voice notes. Maybe it was the friend that even leaked the video.
We don't even care how it was recorded. But you say it's the wife that recorded it. But you have not answered my question. That conversation as a whole, do you consider it a bully?
Sir, we don't know what actually happened between them.
So why do you use it as your evidence?
Sir?
If you don't know, then why will you use it as an evidence? Do you know where we got to this is that you said Wunmi bullied Mohbad too. I said prove it, and then you refer to this audio. Then I'm asking you now, what you had in that audio, do you consider?
Okay, can someone just stand up? Okay, yes sir. Can someone just say okay, me confess the debate sin kin ko ṣe voice note pé okay ìyàwó mi our family tẹ́ bá ti ṣe lọ.
Wọ́n ló ṣe voice note na ṣe bó ti ní Wunmi ló ṣe voice note bàbá.
Mi ní Wunmi ló ṣe voice note. I didn't say Wunmi. Mi sọ pé Mohbad ló sọ̀rọ̀ nínú video yẹn sir.
Who recorded it? You said it's Wunmi now.
Wunmi said she's the one that used her friend's phone to record it.
So it's not possible for somebody to now
voice
post it against herself.
They were having conversation, voice note, because you see these little errors.
They are having an issue.
They are having a conversation. Excuse me.
They are having an issue, sir. Because you have an issue. Cautiously decide, okay, well, let me just do this thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, finish that statement.
Like Mr. Ishola is being emotional. I don't like it.
Finish your statement, Mr. Ishola.
Like the husband can't just come out and say, okay, what family the batin shilo like ipe kinikon like okay.
Don't say kinikon. Can you quote them verbatim?
In that video, sir, in that voice note, I think maybe Mohbad was in a video call with maybe Wunmi's relative, kind of, I don't know, or family. When Wunmi was saying, entobari eton sọ̀rọ̀ nsin, èyàn bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni kí n má sọ̀rọ̀. Entobari pé òun sọ̀rọ̀ nsin, èyàn máa rò pé èyàn gidi kan ní like video yẹn. I don't have the video if not, so you can.
Mr. Ishola, you have not answered my question. You are just reading my ruling. Do you consider that conversation a bully? Why is it difficult for you to answer?
They are having issues now. Issues.
We both know they are having issue. Do you consider it a bully? Why you can't answer that?
Yes or no now?
Oh, but that's why you team marry.
Yes.
Okay, very good. I got to where you're going.
What bully is?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Ishola, you have said what I need you to say. You consider it as a bully, right?
I'm listening, sir. Yes.
Oh, very good. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
No.
Very good. Let me tell you, this morning, my wife came to bed with toothbrush. He did toothbrush to stab me. My wife. Guess what I said? That she want to stab me with toothbrush. I saw an Iyabo soup. And I said, oh, I really want this soup, but I don't know how to cook it. She now said I should go to my neighbor. My next door neighbor is Iyabo. That I should go to and I don't like that guy. And she knows I don't like him. She said I should go to my next door neighbor so that my neighbor can teach me. I said, neighbor, I can just have, maybe I should just have one Iyabo side chick. My wife came from the bathroom with toothbrush and climbed on bed. What did you just say now? Do you know that joke turned south? It was supposed to be a joke. We just woke up in the morning. And it turned south immediately. Now, that's why I ask you if you are married. The conversation you had, if you are truly married, how does it sound like bully to you? A man, grown-up African man, you now be saying, if you kill me, does that even sound like a man to you? Does that even sound like what husband will say to a wife? Except for a normal marriage shenanigan. Do you know things that? Do you know what my wife has called me in this life?
Common in a relationship, Uncle Victor. Do
you know how many times I have said that? For a grown African man, you say that's a bully. You are not realistic to yourself. You are not a sincere person. I put it to you straight up.
No, but that's your last. Never to marry a man need the counseling again.
Because
you need counseling. So that women
again, Mr. Shola, let me explain another thing to you. That voice note is the only thing you have. And we have tons of video. You want us to negate that and focus on a voice note that, guess what? You don't even know who recorded this. We are not sure. You don't even know. It was a one-way conversation for the most part. And there was not a single threat there. What is called bullying is somebody call you out of a name that you are not or make a threat to your life. I'm asking you again, is there a threat to life in what you heard?
Because
you see, we are in a society where it is very convenient and it's like it excites people to just crucify women. If it was Mohbad that said that to Wunmi, they will say, it will have not been an issue. It shouldn't have been an issue. But women are always on the spot for crucifixion because a typical African man, Nigerian man specifically, are born cowards who always need to subject woman for them to feel like a man. A woman don't have to be less of herself for you to be in a place of authority as a man if you know what you are doing as a man. That's the problem. We find it very easy to just victimize women and if a man die, the wife is a suspect. If a woman die, it makes no damn sense. It makes no damn sense. If it is women that has just died, do you think we would have been suspecting Mohbad? Do you think we would have been suspecting Mohbad? Somebody now said he only make a harmless assumption since we don't know what happened to Mohbad that maybe the child is not. You create a scenario from an assumption. It's madness. It's something that VDM is supposed to be in prison for. It's complete madness. One, you are not a party to this thing. You are not privy. Two, you are not privy to information. You say maybe. Maybe. Are you joking? Now, where it is a problem is that we leave facts. We are dealing with maybe.
And even this even maybe guy came back out himself and said, I deliberately said that when I saw they are donating money for this boy.
Mr. Joy might be for that guy to say that, you know that guy
said that himself.
That guy might be somebody the most
that I said this. I brought this narrative. Yeah.
For you to
I brought this narrative when I saw they are contributing money for this boy. This is when I brought
the money.
They can stop.
I would definitely not hear that part.
No, on
láíláí.
interest. Party tó bá ti go against VDM
ó náà wò sọ pé
di
kò ń
wọn,
ṣọmọ oníbọ̀ tó
wọn ò
pé
ní
wọ́n dáwọ́
interest.
fún un ló ṣe ní pé kò ń
Ẹjọ́,
ṣọmọ máa yẹn.
even ọmọ téèyàn
Odidi
rí
ọmọ
ta
5
lórí
months ó
street
fẹ́
wọ́n ń
dìde ọmọ
dáwó
5
fún.
months ó
Ká má
dẹ̀
wàá
gbé
sọ grandchild yẹn.
àlébù ayérayé ó dẹ̀ gbé lọ́mọ
Oh, Uncle
lórí
Victor, Ọlọ́run á bá
ọmọ
wọn
oṣù
yanjú
5.
ọ̀rọ̀ family wọn. It's okay.
Mr.
Àti
Ìṣọ̀lá tó
àti
sọ̀rọ̀ yìí
Yẹ́misí ti
Mr.
ní
Ìṣọ̀lá tó
pé
sọ̀rọ̀ yìí
kẹsàn-án fà mí.
àwọn nǹkan tó fẹ́ ka discuss ni pé kí ni àwọn legal consequences
Mr.
àwọn
Ìṣọ̀lá
nǹkan tí
tó
bàbá
sọ̀rọ̀
yìí
yìí
ṣe
wọ́n mọ
ẹ
context
jọ̀ọ́
tó
tá
fi lè mọ̀ pé
bá
Wùmí
lè discuss ẹ
nǹkan
because
tó fi mọ̀
ó
pé
ń
Wùmí
ta
ló ṣe
èmi
fídíò yẹn wọ́n mọ
ó ń ta
context
èmi
bí
lára àwọn
conversation
ọ̀rọ̀
yẹn fi ṣẹlẹ̀ o.
tọ́kùnrin ẹ̀ ń sọ
Mr.
ó ń
Ìṣọ̀lá
ta mí
ẹ mọ
lára mo
kọ́tà ọmọ
fẹ́
yẹn
jẹ́
explain
ká
context
mọ̀
tí conversation yìí fi ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ ẹ fẹ́ sọ ni ohun tó fi lè mọ̀ pé Wùmí ló ṣe fídíò yẹn that means pé ẹ gbọ́ story behind that video and that video happened even over a year before his death òun lẹ́yìn wá ń lò ń sìn gbogbo
Ìyẹn gan, it
evidence
happens in the house now. When we are growing up, yeah, our
ìgbà tí
fathers
mo
say
ní
you
nǹkan tí
just
Wùmí ṣe
speak.
rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ ní pé tó
Wọ́n
bá ti
gbọ́ àwọn parents wa tó máa ń sọ.
nǹkan tí Wùmí ṣe
boyfriend and
rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ ní pé
girlfriend.
tó bá ti high tó ti wọ ọpọlọ rẹ
Ajásàkẹ́,
ó máa ń sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò yẹ
jẹ́
kó
kí n
sọ.
bọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ gbé bọ̀dá ìgòkè. I think you want to talk. Was gang on. Ayé kébì bọ́lẹ̀ fún.
Ó máa ń sọ kan nígẹ̀ yẹn ṣe rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ pé tó bá sọ táwa apologize bóun ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nígẹ̀ yẹn ṣe rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ pé àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń sọ tí ó bá ti wà ní
Ma,
climate 7 no
gbogbo
nígẹ̀ yẹn ṣe
kínní yìí
rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ.
ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú
Mọ̀mí Bísí,
relationship ká tó wá sọ marriage
ṣe mọ̀
lásán.
pé nǹkan tí Naira Marley náà sọ nìyẹn pé lẹ́yìn tó bá ti ṣe àwọn fídíòs yìí tó máa wá apologize.
Naira Marley sọ pé bó ṣe Naira Marley abuse àbí ṣé wọ́n búlẹ̀ àbí wọ́n búlẹ̀ whatever tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ kan I don't want this justification he abused them
àti
or not.
òsọ ṣé a
Same
rí
thing tó
evidence
sọ
of
kí ni ò
against
ṣẹlẹ̀?
náà.
same thing tó sọ against Wunmi, òun náà ló sọ against àwọn
Okay,
Naira
let's
Marley.
forget nǹkan tó sọ ṣé
But
a rí what about the
me, I'm
video
not
we
basing
saw
it based on what you said to
Ìṣọ̀lá
that
what
guy.
about the
We are
video we
basing it
saw
on what we saw on video.
Huh?
what about
We
the
saw the
videos we
video.
saw
We saw the
what
video
about
where it was
eyewitness àwọn tí wọ́n wà tí wọ́n witness nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ what about the testimony.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm not talking about the bully based on the essay. I'm talking about the bully based on what my I see video tèmi rí tó wà lórí wheelchair tó ń yàdá lọ bá ń bẹ̀ àbí tó ń nà wọlé bàbá ẹ̀ tẹ́jú ẹ̀yọ́ lọ rẹ̀ àbí tó ń gbọ́ ṣe fídíò fún ẹ̀ tó ń dáhùn bọ̀ ládùúgbò.
ibo ni fídíò kankan ti
Adẹ̀rí
jáde
10 DLA náà. So èmi ò base pé ó bully based on the essay. I base it based on what ojú mi kòrókòrò tí mo fi rí ìkan tẹ̀mí rí ni mo ń sọ. So uncle kò sí kan tá a lè sọ fún yín ẹ ti make up mind yín yeah I'm not
Isola, can I ask you one question?
nàìjíríà ò ṣe lọ wájú náà lélẹ̀.
Can I ask you one question?
Àjọmsky ẹjọ́ mi ní pẹ́ lókè.
No, ní sùúrù, wọ́n gbà ọmọ mi ní sùúrù. Isola, mo fẹ́ kàn bí ní nǹkan kan ni èmi gan máa drop ọ̀sẹ̀. Do you believe that Mohbad was pushed in the house and he broke his neck?
I don't know.
Okay.
You don't know.
Fair enough.
You don't know, yeah?
Yes.
You believe there was a nurse in the house? On that
According to them, yes, there was a nurse in the house. According to
the court of
You know one thing, I hate it when
According
someone
to
is trying
court.
to be between. I ask you now. I said, do
I
you
was not
believe
there
Mohbad?
now.
You said,
But he didn't say do you know, he
But
said do
there's
you
a court.
believe?
do you believe that it was pushed? Your response was an emphatical no. But
Yes,
I
I
now
don't
said
believe.
now,
because
do you
you said you don't know.
believe that there was a nurse? You said you don't know. That shows, it gives me the, I'm not having any conversation with you again. Whatever you want to
Exactly.
believe. Yeah?
Just believe it's a choice.
It's
As
your
simple as
choice.
that.
Yeah?
Mr. Shola,
Ma,
ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ káàsán.
ẹ káàsán ma.
Ẹ̀yin rí fídíò ìgbà tí tó release pé ìyàwó Mohbad tí Mohbad sọ pé tó bá pa mí ò lè pa gbogbo ràn mí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Àdàfún yẹn máa rí yẹn. Bọ́ ẹ̀ rí ńgbà tó fèsì Díẹ́là tí wọ́n mi fèsì Díẹ́là ẹ̀ rí gbà yẹn o.
Tí omi face ta ni?
Tó fèsì àwọn NDL ẹ̀ rí gbà yẹn.
Ní omi ti sọ mí báyìí tó sọ
Kí lẹ
pé
sọ?
tó bá kú.
Bọ́ ṣe ń bá yín kọ ẹni sùn.
Naira Marley ló pa òun. I said
Àwọn
it
tí
here
ò
now.
gbé mi àwọn tó ò gbé mi ó ti yé wọn bọ́ ṣe ń kọ́ fún yín lẹ ṣe ń parẹ́.
No, nǹkan tẹ́ sọ ni mo answer náà.
Ọkùnrin dẹ̀ ní yín ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ẹ̀yin àti ìyàwó yín ẹ̀ kí lágímẹ̀ǹtì nínú ilé ààbò
You are
ẹ̀
married.
kí lágímẹ̀ǹtì
ní
Àṣàkẹ́ ó máa ń
argument.
dùn mí o, ẹ̀rín yẹn ń dùn mí o. Ẹ̀yin àti ìyàwó yín lágímẹ́ǹtì nínú ilé rí. Àbí?
Fake ni relationship yín. Confirm gbogbo ẹ̀.
Lágímẹ́ǹtì kò ṣú ọ̀pẹ níyàwó. Wàláhì ẹ̀ níyàwó. Mo lè fi láì fún mi ta níyàwó. Tíyàwó yín bá wà tó bá ń gbọ́ ohun tó ń sọ yìí, tó bá jẹ́ mi ni, tẹ́ bá fún ní òrùka, tẹ́ bá ń wọlé, màá jùlù yín.
Òun mo ṣe ní fake ni relationship.
Personal perspective ti
Can I seek one indulgence, please? Yeah.
Pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀, pẹ̀lú gbogbo evidence tó pè fún
stop
yín.
trying to enlighten this guy?
Admin
Ó
mi.
bẹ́tà ẹ jábọ́lẹ̀.
Admin ṣiṣẹ́ ọwọ́ rẹ̀.
I think we are not going to get anywhere. Let's talk about something.
He's not ready to learn.
He's not
Kí ni
ready
gbogbo
to
rubbish
learn.
and nonsense wọ́n dẹ̀ ń bá yín sọ ẹ̀ bàtà ẹni tó bá fẹ́ believe ẹ̀ ẹ̀ bá ní wú mi lónìí lọ́rùn wàhálà tí yín nìyẹn kí ló ṣe yín náà ẹ̀ dẹ̀ sọ́ra yín di bàbàrà ẹ̀rọ alẹ́ níyàwó ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé tẹ̀ bá ṣe ìyàwó yín transformer ló máa ní ẹgbẹ́ sókè.
ẹ mọ̀ ti fọ́ ní ẹ̀sìn gbogbo àwọn yẹ́sẹ̀ lórí
irọ́ ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe irọ́ lọ́pàá.
ó bìlíìfù gbogbo àwọn yẹ́sẹ̀.
ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ DNA ẹ mọ̀ túmọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ DNA ni ọmọ yẹn tí wàá ṣe DNA nìyẹn ó ṣe torí pé ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé jòsì kẹ́ lè challenge ẹ̀ pé ó yàwùn mi ti lọ ṣe lọ́kàntà sún nǹkan tó ṣe tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ni nǹkan tó ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀ láti sọ yẹn. mo ti gbọ́.
nǹkan tó tiẹ̀ bí èmi nínú gbogbo àwọn àtàmọ́ tó fi mátàrò iye orí TikTok lọ ti gbọ́ but àwọn we are bringing evidence.
àwọn tó máa ń sọ kí ẹ̀wọ̀n ní facts ṣe.
ojoojúmọ́ báyìí ló máa ń
ọ̀rọ̀ tí jòsí fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ
wọ́n gbé jáde
ìbílíìfù yẹn but yẹ́sẹ̀
bẹ̀ mo máa ń tẹ̀lé wọn
Fọláṣadé tí ò sì bẹ̀ sọ wọ́n bí Fọláṣadé sọ.
Back to the bathroom.
No, you go the bathroom.
You know the funniest part ikọ̀ tó pa Mohbad yàtọ̀ sí ikọ̀ tó pa Governor Adeleke.
kò sí rọ́bẹ̀.
Davido's uncle wọn ọgbẹ́ yẹn wọn the same kwakiri náà ni torí medication ṣe medication negligence náà ló pa bàbá yẹn kò sẹ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn tí Mohbad ṣe wá jẹ́ bàbàrà lọ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀ fi iná fi ń yí gbaná fẹ́ra wo Isaac Adeleke ṣẹ̀rù bà wọ́n.
Uncle Victor ẹjọ ẹ ká discuss àwọn nǹkan
ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá first governor kò tún.
lórí sábìsì ẹgbẹ́ fún mi 1 minute mo dúró fún ìkẹsàn-án lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo fẹ́ béèrè question yẹn jọ àwọn nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ̀ darkman yìí tó ń ṣe yìí ẹ̀yìn bàbá Mohbad orin tó kọ tó ń dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn yẹn ṣé àwọn legal consequences wà fún ọgbà àwọn act yẹn are they not defamation.
Yes, there is, but it is subject to the people that I mentioned. It is subject to the people that I mentioned to push. You know that people don't know their rights in Nigeria.
That's exactly what I want to say.
People don't know their rights.
Just stand up tomorrow and start bullying people, and they won't be
No,
any.
people are buying people that come in.
Please,
government government.
Why we are
government.
Let's
people don't know their rights. If you fight for your rights, people don't know their rights.
Wọ́n máa ń dùn ẹ̀ with care àwa la rò bóyá kò nǹkan tí pín mọ̀dà máa ṣe fún ó máa mọ̀ orúkọ tó believe kóun lè bàjẹ́ yẹn wọ́n ì tí ì bí kó tó ti ń build orúkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ì tí ì bí kí ní burúkú alábẹ́rún yẹn.
No, Sheritila, ó sì máa ní case lásù tìgbọ̀ torí èmi.
Please be adding small English because of me, please, please, I beg you.
English is not my English is a borrow course, yo. It's a borrow course, my sister.
Let's make it general, please.
Ó sì máa ní problem pẹ̀lú lásù
látọ̀dún yìí since all this year.
It defamed lawsuit as well. Lawsuit kept quiet.
Morning, everybody.
They have a strong liable case against Joseph himself, but they want everything to clear now.
Hello, Ajala. Victor King, Ekason. Good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, I just blame whoever brought that Mr. Ishola or Ishola, to be honest. I think what we should be deliberating on is how we should show our support and love for Iyabo Ojo. Let's not lie. Eneleni ó gbé tiẹ̀ sọ́wọ́ tó fi gbé ẹrù ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sórí nísìnyí wọ́n wá dáhùn pé ayé ti ń kọjú ìjà sí. It's quite sad. Now, tell me which celebrities now would want to do what Iyabo Ojo has done. Shout out to the like of Dorcas Adeyinka. She had a show, I think, about 2 or 3 days ago, where she was talking about how we should help Iyabo. I know this lady, she's very strong, but let me tell you something. In our inner corner, there will be some time where we should be crying.
No, it's exhausting. It's definitely
exhausting.
It's exhausting.
So I think, like, I was on Dorcas' show. I chatted out, like, the other day on a WhatsApp, and it's like, if there's anything you can do or you think people should do, and I trust Dorcas. And she is also like Iyabo Ojo. We should help this woman. Or anyway, we should work together to help Iyabo. And when people work more like one sponsor
Iyabo post, they have reached out to her concerning financial help.
She would say no. Of course, you can't expect her to say yes.
So
she has to say no. But I want to see we should help. She would say no.
She not start anything like that in her name. Because she concept donation.
Oh my God, donation. Ṣé Lizzy la fẹ́ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ ni? Àṣọ dìgbà tẹ́ni ẹlẹ́ni tó máa pọn ọmọ lọ́mọ ni. Òun náà láwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà. Ó pẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀gbọ́n tó ṣe ṣó tó sọ pé wọ́n ní kó máa lọ sábùjá yé àǹdẹ̀ kó máa lọ sábùjá yé àǹdẹ̀.
Can I say something on that?
It's too much on her.
Let's be careful how we say things online. Yeah? Yes, we want to assist her. Yes, she does. She says she doesn't need our help. She doesn't need assistance of the public. But don't let us come to the public and discuss it.
I agree.
The people that are going to contact her, get in touch with her, will get in touch with her without the notice of the public.
Exactly.
Something we'll be discussing. Please. Please.
That nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ṣe wọ́n ń gbé kò jáde rí pé kó gbà wọ́n on behalf of Wunmi or on behalf of anybody wanting gbé so kí ló fẹ́ sọ. At this point, there's nothing anybody can say about anyone I believe in, and I don't really care at this point. When I see her, I know my man Shemi gone. I swear to God.
I really think that Iyabo Ojo is on top of her game, and I think she's well learned enough to know what to do. We can only lend our voice, because see, forget legality. And that's what I made up my mind deliberately. Normally, I don't take any importance of VDM word because Lord of me, the quality of a statement is determined by the potency of a statement is determined by the quality of who is talking. Very Dark Man is a non-entity to me. So me okay nka ma kan wo pe gbelele tun to me o kan ma create the content lo ma fa àwọn mugun e pawo. But it gets to a point where I realize that if you allow falsehood to exist for too long, it becomes a reality. That's when I started talking about you will not push this narrative couldn't fly say. And whether you see it yet or not, he's losing ground every day. Nothing make him look stupid other than that DNA conversation. It sounded like an idiot, and he knew it. You will see that they're not going to all of this push nothing. Sometimes we are afraid of things that doesn't even exist. What are they going to do with Iyabo Ojo? Because as of right now, she has not flawed any law. As of right now, he has not flawed any law. There is no, of course, like somebody said the other time, Nigeria is a very useless place that you don't have to commit a crime if they set up and if they orchestrate nonsense for you. On the machine do my fasting before you know it, you are locked up. Before you know it, so it happens in Nigeria. But she Iyabo na streets now. She knows stupid. That is why the agenda of can I apologize? He will now watch you again. She's smart enough to know not to fall for that shit. Because if they have worked that through, very that mama beyond repair, there would not be a coming back from that. And she's not that stupid. So me, I believe that she's straight. We'll keep watching. We can only lend her voice to an extent, except at the point where she begin to, feel vulnerable and she asks for help. Then we know, okay, yeah, she need help in this area, because you see, you cannot help somebody without their consent. Is a problem. It's a form of abuse in itself. You are taking their right to decision away from them. which is one of the problem why we are where we are on this Mohbad. This is why we are where we are on this Mohbad. At a point, because Mohbad's father is a weakling and a very greedy person, he subjected that whole matter, the whole investigation, to public scrutiny. So you won't even blame people who are not. And when nuisance that you then nobody even know their papa suddenly become blogger.
Can I
Tons of
interrupt you?
contents.
Sorry, my dear. Can I interrupt you?
AI. Okay. Ashake. Why does it do
Wọ́n
AI?
máa fún yín lẹ́sẹ̀ ń sìn.
Why does it do AI?
Sister Ashake, this your bedroom voice. This your sexy voice.
Whoever seduce me, I'm covered with the blood.
Bedroom voice ni be the customer care.
Whoever seduce me, I'm covered with the blood of Jesus.
Blood of Jesus.
I don't want Wahala. Elijah, how you doing, my sister? How you all doing? Anthony, I jumped in, everyone. Hello. Let me quickly say something. I'm sorry. I don't want people to spray record because, Wahala on social media, I don't know. Jesus, you guys are trying. If we let me use the word of we. When it comes to how we can support and do something for Iyabo, I can boldly say, it's coming from a good intention. And Nigerians were very emotional. Oh my God, Nigerians are so emotional. We take things, we speak on emotions a lot, which in to affect justice for Mohbad, because a lot of people were riding on emotions and people were not ready to face the reality or speak from other perspectives. Anyway, if you know you love Iyabo, you're feeling these things going on social media and all these things. These are to some of us, it's normal. You can't be a public figure and be in that standard of Iyabo and not have all this something going on in social media in public. It will be absurd for you not to have such. It's kind of normal, but talking of money wise, it's a little, even though it's coming from a good intention, it's a little bit insulting to her personality. She is more than capable of doing that by herself. A brand, Iyabo is a brand though. Somebody that merged two countries together. I mean, let's not get over ourselves. But if we really do wanna know how many of us on this platform right now, we have about 94 people watching. If I should start going to each platform of everyone on this platform right now, am I going to see one brand that Iyabo is advertising for, that she's a brand ambassador for, that you have reposted any of her adverts? And you talk of loving Iyabo so much. You talk of wanting to help and support. None of them is reposting a brand. None of them is reposting any of the people that she's influencing for. I want to see the movie advert on your page. And we want to come to your page and say, yes, this is Iyabo fan. We want to come to your page and say, yes, you're reposting this. She's reposting. She has a big platform. She's a brand ambassador to many companies. She's posting her advert. Are you reposting it? You're reposting the negativity. You're making the negativity go more viral than an app brand. Post her advert. Go to your Instagram page, her Facebook page. She's doing sales. Do you know Iyabo have a clothing line? Do you know she's on sale at the moment? She's doing sales at the moment. Have you reposted that? If I should come to your page right now, am I going to see it on your page? Have you reposted some of our TikTok videos that is very funny? Some of our lovely videos that is very funny. She used to do this TikTok Sunday stuff. How are you guys even talking about that? Oh, yeah, but we miss your Sunday TikTok videos that is always encouraging us to go to church. Nobody's talking about it. You're giving relevance to irrelevant things. A lot of irrelevant people are on social media speaking, using the platform. The way we use social media when we came on social media back in the days in 2002 was to socialize, interact with our lost friends, our childhood friends that we missed from schools. We celebrate ourselves. We put our babies on the platform. We celebrate birthdays, weddings. This was part of social media that I know until this nonsense became, get into people's head. And a lot of people are looking for cheap fame. People want to be known. People want to be important. People want to be relevant. Please, if you truly, genuinely love Iyabo, Priscilla is advertising for Airtel. Please, we're selling AirPods, wristwatch, smartwatch. Are you reposting that? I'm not seeing any of that on your page. I'm not seeing any of the movies that is going to Costa, what is it called? This African country in the next couple of months. Please, let us repost that. Labakelo is still showing in cinema. Hello? Hello, Goldberg, please repost that. Goldberg is still on. Repost that. Let us start reposting. Susan Chanel Beauty, please go for your spa. It's summer. Glow. Iyabo is advertising for that. Please. And so you really want to help post more of the positive side instead of I don't even say his name sometimes. I want to vomit. This little kid that came from nothing found himself in the midst of people that are so influential and think high of himself, and you're giving him this amount of attention. It's ridiculous. Sometimes it's insulting to your own personality, to your own intelligence, by even giving that boy relevance. Somebody cannot stay on track. He jumps from WhatsApp, from saying he wants to bring justice for Mohbad. He jumps from that. He didn't even finish that by interviewing all the family. What is the conclusion from that interview? We don't know. It has no conclusion. There's no end goals. So he jumped from that interviewing the family, no conclusion, jump to WhatsApp, no conclusion, jump to Iyabo, no conclusion, jump to the Splash, no conclusion, jump to the. When is it going to stop? See, a narcissistic person will bring you down to the level and beat you with experience. So you're letting him control the game. How about you retain your seat, stay in your powerful seat, and tell him what the boss is. Tell him you're intelligent by not letting him control you. Same thing Josie did from the beginning of this Justice for Mohbad thing. He will come out every week and give a narrative, and the entire team will spend the entire month, entire week to debunk him, and eventually he managed to digress people from the main focus, and everything went south. So why are you letting these people control you? Retain your seat, stay in your lane, stay in your powerful place, and tell them what the boss is. Iyabo has a legal representative that are so smart, they know what they're doing. If Iyabo wants 10 songs today, they would line up. People will pull up. We will pull up. And that's not even disrespecting to anybody. We will pull up. So please, let's forget. If you really want to show Iyabo love and support, I want to come to each every one of your page and start seeing a movie. And start seeing all the brands that she's advertising for. Let me see the post there. Stop promoting the negativity. Stop talking about it. The more you stop, respond to these people, the more they come back with some not unnecessary nonsense thing. Stop giving them attention. Celebrate the woman that you love. Celebrate the artist that you love. Celebrate the person that you admire so much. Send a prayer. Whenever you are in your, spiritual corner, send a prayer to her. Say, oh yes, I wish you well, but promote her in a positive way instead of going no. They're very dark man. But who is very dark man, for goodness sake? Who is that boy? Remind us again. Who is that boy? Please, I don't know. My love, continue.
You have said it well. You have said it well. Just to add, all these people that are speaking out for Iyabo. Let me tell you one thing that we don't, maybe we know, maybe we don't give cognizance of, is that people that are supporting this stupid dirty boy. They are not up to 1% of those that stand with Iyabo Ojo. And it's not even about the numbers as well, because the numbers of people that are standing up for Iyabo Ojo, they are calibers of high status. Not, if you see any of these people, just click on their page. If I click on anyone, I see their page, I will feel bad. Sometimes I will type, as in, I'm so pity they have not achieved anything in their life. They are still struggling to, so many of them. In fact, I've never seen any responsible person or a of high status to say anything against Iyabo. So of course, we understand. Maybe that is what is doing us. We understand. But people with good intention, people to want begani, people to want more, people to only want then they are behind Iyabo. What I just want us to do, anything as this guy is bringing his lies out, instead of what posting him, anybody that does video or that see anything that that want to enlighten us on what that, okay, like what she said there, come and show me where they do my paternity with maternal. People came out, they enlighten him, they educate, they did video. So we can be posting such things to also appreciate that the movie by it, Mama Firiti don't fly. Let us be seeing those people that are saying good things about Iyabo. Let's begin to see them. So let us overpower their debating that is right is under the feet. So I understand. So let us be seeing the ones that promote Iyabo and good things. Just like I said, that we promote a movie as well. We pray for her. We put, even if there is a need for us to appreciate her efforts, that will be later when all of this has gone. And if she needs help, she knows. Àwọn èèyàn tó pé tí Iyabo bá fẹ́ fi 1 billion ṣe ẹjọ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rẹ́jọ́ ẹjọ́ àwọn tó máa dúró tì í. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tó pé ṣe bá àwọn tàtẹ̀ jẹ́ distance friends tó jẹ́ àwọn close friends ẹ̀gán sef tó pé méjì mẹ́ta márùn-ún tí kò tó pé kì í ṣe àpò ẹ̀gán ló máa ti jábọ́ wọ́n wà. Àwọn ilé ti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn kalẹ̀ ni. That is why we say we should all try to be good. When you are good, you meet good people. People will be good to you. If you have been good to people, tí wọ́n bá tí àwọn tó bá propose síra wọn lónìí, kì í ṣe pé bóyá ọdún méjì máa ṣe máa ṣe kínní, bàbá wọn fẹ́ ṣe wedding yẹn lónìí, wọ́n máa ṣe lónìí because owó wọn kọ́ ló máa ná. Àwọn táwọn ti help náà ló máa, ẹni tó máa gbé ilé wa, ẹni tó máa gbélé wa, ẹni tó máa gbélé wa. Wedding ọmọ ẹ̀ tó ṣe gan kò yẹ kó bá lẹ́rù to the extent pé wọ́n láwọn EFCC yìí wọ́n invite pé ń bolo ti rówó. Ó lè sọ, ó lè yẹ ṣe kò kí ń pa oore mọ́ra, ó gba àwọn nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ṣe, àwọn tó ṣe nǹkan níbi wedding ọmọ ẹ̀, ó sọ wọ́n, ẹni báyìí ló gba ọ̀lù, ẹni báyìí ló ṣe yìí, ẹni báyìí ló ṣe yìí. So mo understand nǹkan tí sister yẹn sọ, it's out of love, I understand you, but ẹ mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ìkan tó lè ba justice for Mohbad jẹ́ nìyẹn. Owó believe owó, money can do everything. Irọ́ dẹ̀ ni. It's not everything that money can do. Ṣé Obi Kubara bí kí lórúkọ ikùn ọ̀rẹ́ Davido? Ṣé kò lówó lọ́wọ́ ni? Ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́ Davido ṣé kò lówó lọ́wọ́ ni?
People are out there saying Iyabo this, Iyabo that. How many people?
Aláwọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ wọ́n pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ sẹ́.
Just very dark man talking trash.
Yes.
That's just okay. Imagine the kind of fan base Iyabo generate. Like our fan base is massive. You know, you people are more than the haters. The amount of things that you can pull out is because you people are responding to them. That's why people can hear a very dark man. Oh, I'm telling you, if nobody responds to very dark man and the other women that like to scream on Facebook every day, I'm telling you, nobody will know anything that is going on. The fan base, How can a million be responding to two people? It's not working. Go balance. Go balance. Go level up. You win your haters by success. You love this person. You're a fan. You love them. You're thinking what this person is saying is not good about them. Pull up with your success. Let that your person that you love. Hey, make a brand say they feel am. Make God beg they feel am. Say when they drag you, now that time we they sell more. I mean when they drag you. Make all the brand they feel am for pocket. Make the brand they feel am. All the brand put up, post it. You win your A by success. Man, seriously. But anyway, it's all love, Sha. It's all love.
Love we have for her. It is well. Yeah. Let's someone else talk.
Everybody's opinion is well appreciated. We can look the same thing and see different things. Sure, you understand? For the most part, for me, I'm not even worried about the audio. I don't think I've ever been worried for one day. I'm worried for the sanity of many Nigerians. Because you see everything going on is a reflection of the society that we live in. The reflection of a society that's because the rate at which ignorance is playing a major role is alarming. Ignorance is playing a major role. Major role here. And it's obvious. But you see, it is playing a role, but what is playing a bigger role is the darkness and the wickedness that is in the heart of an average Nigerian. Where we have, see, those things are subconscious. We don't even know it. There's a level of wickedness in our belief system that except you are intentional to purge yourself of it, you will be doing the wrong thing and you will not even know. Till tomorrow, anybody who have been following this story for the past 2 years, by now, have a clear-cut picture of what happened to Mohbad. But if it doesn't suit a narrative, and like I said, in Nigeria, justice is not finding out what happened. Justice is somebody must go down for it. Because the person that you hate and you want to drown is not going down for it, it's not justice. Anybody that has sense and is well informed on this matter, we have a clear-cut picture of what happened to that guy. We know for a fact. The only similarity, yes, like I said, from a legal perspective, you can't say they killed him. But from a common sense perspective, what they can charge them for is bully. I don't know to what extent that can be followed through in court because the bullied is no more. So who will be maybe Baba Mohbad would have been in best place to sue them and hold them accountable for that. But of course, we all see what the man is doing and we know where his focus is and where his agenda is. I don't know if the wife can push that through because he died of a combination of many things, which was the basis, the seeds, the baseline for it was the bully. If you have not been suffering from mental stress, emotional stress, medical deficiencies, he has medical underlying conditions, maybe that will not happen again. There's a part of it that we all shy from because you know the person that died is always right. There's a part we always intentionally shy from. Is the fact that this guy is very high on drugs, which is the reason why the injection could interact with many things in his body system. It's, again, that is not to judge him, but the fact is maybe he would have not been that that addicted to drugs if he wasn't experiencing all this bully. So again, it can be traceable to him. Maybe this clearly we have proofs that this guy introduced his boys to drugs. Now, what's the name of that boy? The one that is still.
Àdúrà.
No, eléyìí tó wà pẹ̀lú Naira Marley nísìnyí. Zino Liski, boy yẹn now. Nǹkan tó dáyé boy yẹn tó ti dà. Nǹkan tó kù. So we know that when they get to that Malian house, they are introduced to a lot of drugs. A lot. And it's not a assumption. You can see it. It's not stupidity. I watched one Mohbad interview that did, one of the interview he did before he passed that were recent. I can tell you for a fact I could not even hear what he's saying. You don't need Jesus. You don't need too much. You just need common sense and a little bit of exposure to know that this guy is a gunner. Like, you can't know somebody that is high as hell. Now, somebody like that, to express bullying, put it break it down, funny injection. Where the nurse made a mistake, he doesn't even know what has been going on with him. You don't know what he has used. Because there's no way that he had that injury and he was bleeding and they needed to treat him. They are waiting for nurse. With Nigeria that we know, there's no way they have not got to chemist and giving him one or two things, even if it's pain reliever. And then he got an injection. So injection in a system. Now, let me break it down. A body that is already tired from drug abuse, that is now injured, he has bleeded. Now, pẹ̀lú gbogbo oríṣiríṣi ìfàkúfà ìmúkúmu tó ti wà lára, because of course they just finished a show. And then medication get onto it. Do you know how many chemicals is in that boy's system at once? In a body that has bleeded like that. From medical perspective, I know most people don't know. There's a high possibility for it to for that thing to kill him. It's high. It happens every time. Because we think that the medication we use and drugs that people abuse, and we don't know drug, Atawata and Logo, we are using the same thing. That's why it's called drug abuse. But if you are not sick and you use them, that's when you are using it too high. It's the same thing. That's why it's called drug abuse or drug overdose. Nothing is doing you now. You are using 200 milligrams of Percocet in one body. That's drug abuse. That's why those medications are called controlled substance in a developed country. It has to be accounted for. You need a doctor order to have it. So there's no way they have not used. I know somebody that Alabukun killed. Do you hear me? He used Alabukun and Red Bull. I'm so tired. Use
paracetamol, ordinary paracetamol.
Yeah.
Paracetamol. Yeah.
This is somebody I know. Ó lo Alabukun méjì pé ó ti rẹ̀ ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ agbára. Ó wá fi Red Bull lò. Ó ní nerve breakdown ni. As a nervous breakdown before your hospital ó lọ sí na my friend. Ó lọ sí dollar. So I don't understand why it is alien to people to think that you see what that guy asked, like, do you now believe that this ordinary anti-tetanus? Ignorance. That's ignorance coming in full force. Ignorance is when you listen to people making argument, you can just see ignorance. So we know what killed this boy. We all know. We all know. I have another guy. That one drink, all of them are drinking alcohol. You know, when boys are drinking, they will start misbehaving and start talking nonsense. And then they make a bed. Then don't go to Wahala. Oh, they Red Bull meji. And they bet 5,000. 5,000. He drank 7 Red Bull. He died before morning. Straight up. Medical interaction. So we know where to kill him. We just want to shy away from it. If Naira Marley had in his life when that boy okay, this boy who has been part of your own labor died, and there was not a single empathy from your corner. So are we shying away from the fact that there's an animosity between you and this boy? How long are we going to shy from that animosity? Are we still fooling ourselves to say, you even, is the audacity for me, in the middle of all of this, Oshiori, Tani Baba Baby, DNA is needed, is the audacity for me. Tani Baba Baby, in the middle of all of this, you think it is funny? You think it is funny? It's supposed to be a joke. You did another song saying, put the OPP boy in a casket. As we are stupid now. But you see, like I said, we have selective sight and selective judgment in Nigeria. We only see what we want to see. We only see what we want to see. Selective sight. So they bury facts down. They're emphasizing on the assumptions. Again, at this point, the father, you see that even him has calmed down. But when they see somebody that push a narrative that suit them, they will jump on it. Oh no, but I don't think about studio lawyer. The truth is, none of them, like nobody. Is a like somebody was saying, let's address the system. It's only in a dysfunctional society that somebody will be. Nigerian police, you want it. You know that they are supposed to, what VDM is doing is actually insulting to Nigerian police. Is actually insulting to Nigerian judiciary. A court set up a special coroner to investigate a matter. And they went on an investigation after the police, special arm of a police, investigated this matter, submit their report to the court. The court interviewed everybody, get witnesses, get statements. For 2 good years, came up with a submission. One charlatan that cannot produce a wide result is falsifying the conclusion of a court for 2 years. Falsifying the investigation of the police. 2 years investigation. It can only happen in Nigeria. That somebody will have that kind of balls. It's an insult to the judicial system. It's an insult to Nigerian police itself. To now think that one police, this guy will come online and boast of having police in his pocket. Easily just talk about he has police in his pocket. That is why you can say you are holding a mediation meeting and somebody who is not a party to that meeting will be present and be eating biscuit and tea in your office. And they are not even denying it. Welcome to Nigeria. But let me give you my submission. Do you know that at the end of the day, this is for, not for them, no, it's for us. Anybody that is still investing their emotion in this matter, I feel sad for you. I'm sorry for you. You are just wasting your emotions. You know that at the end of the day, nothing will happen. Nothing will change. Nothing at all will change. For the most part, 80% of this whole BS is contenty. The death of Mohbad is profiting them. Creating a controversy around it is profitable to some nuisances, which Baba Mohbad is part of. But himself don't cast now, because guess what? VDM is bad market for Baba Mohbad. And all these J4M blogger. So go to steal the attention away from them. At the start beginning NJ Bobo doubling. There's nothing to talk about. They are not getting that out there. So at the end of the day, let me give you one revelation that will shock you. You won't believe it now, but you will see it happen later. You know that Adamski, okay, it's still there. Write it down. I want Baba Mohbad speaker. They will still come for very dark man. That's when you will know that it is not about any justice.
Baba, we guarantee.
Is content for them because
Look
it's
when
spoiling market
Yomi
for them
first
right
came.
now.
Look at the example when Yomi first came. What were they calling Yomi? Òun ló máa gbé wọn débẹ̀. Òun ló máa gba justice fún wọn. Nsìn kí ni wọ́n sọ Yomi dì?
Ìgbà tó gbé ọ̀dà ìgbé Yomi ló máa ń cash out kẹ̀ Yomi máa ń gbọ́ pẹ́.
Ó ń gbowó ju bàbá Mohbad fún rẹ̀ gan lọ. Kí ni wọ́n sọ dì?
Wọ́n ṣe ń kí ẹ ni.
Àwọn ti tán gbà náà.
So VDM náà máa tó collect. Nǹkan kékeré ni. This is the one that will shock all of you. Ṣé rí Adàgbàjẹ́rà òfù tó wọ studio lọ yẹn? Ó máa wá fún un because VDM ò tẹ wò ẹjọ́ ni wèrè ń rò kò tẹ wò. Ó dà kí kò mọ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Mohbad blogger tó bá tẹ wò ni mọ bó ṣe lárí wọn mọ́ra wọn ni ṣe bíbí làwà tó ṣe lárí Kudi mọ́ wo Kudi ní Kudi the day of blessed memory bó ṣe lárí Kudi mọ́ Bukky Jesse because he was switching from one to another tẹ́lẹ̀ ìbá tẹ wọlé ní owó àpẹ̀lú ẹ̀ńgbò ló ń jẹ́sọ àtẹ̀yìn Kudi ní èèyàn dáadáa.
Ọmọ àlè ni máa yẹn bastard.
VK, you know one thing I've realized in this whole thing, yeah. Some part of this thing were caused by our mothers, our fathers, our parents. They failed us in some areas by raising the monsters that the society now deals with today. Whatever you go through in life, in any circumstances you find yourself, please give your child education. It's very important, highly important, so that they don't become the non-entity that the society we have to deal with in future. VDM mother failed him a lot. That woman failed in raising the monster the society that is now dealing with. It begins from home. Start with us. Let's raise our children right. Our boy child, our girl child. Let us raise them right. The level of stupidity that the society displays today, sometimes you will hear a lot of people speak and you'll be wondering, are you serious? Who raised you? Who built you? You will question that. You will question their childhood. You will question their experience growing up. You will ask questions. Even though if you're a single parent, no matter how life gets hard, please give your child an education. It is very important. Education in all ramifications, not just in how to read books or how to speak English, in all ramifications. Exposure, adventures. If your child is in a little grade, behavior, character, everything, give your child an education. Osado. You will see adults that are able enough to
Victor King, Egbe, Ricardo Prince, Wale.
That are able to have a mobile phone and have access to internet, typing nonsense, commenting rubbish, supporting and standing for nonsense. Osado. I don't pity Nigerians for the kind of government that they have. They deserve it. The government knows that these people, this is what they deserve, and they're serving them what they deserve. So sometimes I don't pity Nigerians. I don't. If anything should happen to anybody again, do you think anyone will want to stand up to say, I want to be a voice for the voiceless? Nobody will want to stand up to say, let me go and fight for this. let me go and hack, the government. Let me challenge the government. Let me speak for this person. People will think about it twice. You will be insane not to think about it twice. To wanting to stand for anyone, speak on behalf of anybody. You will be
Me, I
insane.
personally stop wasting my money on Nigerians. My inbox open there before. I
You
know
will be
the
insane not to.
no, why would you want?
I'm telling you, the funny thing is, a lot of them know the truth. A lot of them, they can see the truth right in front of them in black and white, but they chose not to see and not to accept it because they want to gang fight or they want to support something that is not there. Just being a follower. That is why I said, no matter what you go through in life, make sure you give your child a sound education in all ramifications. In all ramifications, please. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Not just by going to school to learn ABC or 1, 2, 3 or how to spell my name or how to say my name is. A lot of people who lost school, see, won't really gain anything from that school. So sad they go. So sad watching people grown up on social media displaying this amount of stupidity. Our mothers failed us woefully. To now change this now begins with us. Begins with us. We need to start training our boy child or girl child right. That listen, this is how life is. This is how, by giving them exposure and going to school, learning all these things in life. Please, it's very important. Emma can feel the next generation coming. To be honest with you, I don't even think the next generation has been failed.
I'm
telling you, it's beginning to look like they've already failed as well.
Sherry, just like ti sọ pé ká tó àwọn ọmọ wa ọwọ́ òbí ló wà.
Telling you.
Gbogbo wàhálà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí, Josie ló fà.
I'm telling you.
Sherry,
Education, exposure. Oh, yeah. Josie lack exposure gone, and you see poverty. You see poverty has a lot to do with this Mohbad case as well.
That's the word. Poverty.
Josie and his family came from a very chronic poverty, like
Poverty.
Big one. Poverty, exactly. Poverty to conk, gone. And I said this from the beginning. Poverty. You're watching poverty, coming into display. When you look at Josie and his behavior and his thinking and the way he reason and the way he speaks, everything that Josie has displayed on social media for us, that is chronic poverty. Josie is not only poor. Let me tell you, Josie is not only poor. Josie is not only poor when it comes to material
money, yeah.
Josie is poor mentally. Poor.
God bless you.
He is extremely poor. Poverty, chronic poverty.
Good afternoon.
He's poor in every aspect.
To be poor when it comes to money wise, that one you can still. But to be poor mentally, my dear, my sister, it's something that you cannot change. To be poor mentally, that is why a lot of people can control him with peanuts. When this whole thing started, people were giving Justice 10,000, and he would turn up to be an interviewer, and he would start listening. He was granted any interview. Do you remember that time, Vicky? It was just all you needed to give him was 10,000.
15K.
10,000. So he is poor mentally. Poor. You cannot fight that. 50-something years late. You're totally live in poverty for over 50 years. You see, it's over 50 years. And you think you're going to change it within how many seconds? It is impossible. Please, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what circumstances you find yourself in life, either you're a single parent or a house that have a mom and dad, make sure your children have a sound education in horror ramifications. Please, if you have to sell your teeth to give your child an education, please do. Please do it. So that we don't end up dealing with non-entities in the society coming future. Let us start correcting it now. Please.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon from Ricardo. Mr. Victor, thanks for bringing me up. I really appreciate you, sir. I came across one of your videos of recent, and then I have to download it and posted it on my wall here on TikTok. And for the first time, my video is having over 5,000, 500 views. So
Responding to you, go ahead. Somebody that just came up.
Okay.
Having a conversation in the background.
For the first time, my video crossed over 500, and then TikTok has a sent message to me. But that video was superb. You see, I've been thinking about something lately. I am very happy that Iyabo petitioned that Mohbad should be exhumed and autopsy done. After I have listened and then heard lots and lots of narratives, and then when I sit down, I said, had there was no autopsy, all these narratives could have passed. How could we have been able to convince all these people otherwise that Wunmi is not guilty? And then I am always happy that this was done, because you will see them pushing all different narratives. And when Yomi Fabiyi came in with CCTV with 3 seconds video and all this stuff, and after that they said that the driver's confession, all different narratives. Had it been she did not push this petition that Mohbad should be exhumed and then autopsy done, most of these things will have passed, because we are too emotional in whatever we are doing. Everything concerning this Mohbad case, we have allowed emotion to overtake everything that we are doing. 2 years, coroner inquest was set up, and then VDM, like Mr. Victor has rightly said, the police are the one enabling this boy to go this far. He has said a lot of things which ordinarily an ordinary citizen should not have said, and then he got away with them. I don't know, maybe maybe some policemen or all these people are on his payroll, I don't know, but it is absurd that he can say he hacked into people's account and yet no statement from the police. It is absurd. So as at now, I was on his page. He's now with DJ Splash, with another guy. He's holding an interview with them right now. So I think what we have to do is, like Mr. Victor has rightly done with his video, I'm always watching out for his video, is to always come out to counter, because people that has the platform, the large platform that can go viral, should always come out to analyze VDM himself, to analyze, like this guy is always doing, this guy that speaks about 6 languages, Mario, to analyze him, to prove to him that you are wrong here. Maybe with this we can douse that ego that is in him. So I want to call on Mr. Victor to do more video, to analyze more of this boy, and then maybe we can, by so doing, because Iyabo alone cannot do it with her own video. She need more videos from the likes of Mr. Victor, the Mario, and every other person, positive thinking people, not all those raters, to come out to do more videos for her on her behalf. And then let's see how it goes. I want to thank you for bringing me up. I'll continue following you and I'll continue reposting your videos. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You see, this is a conversation that I want to be
Vicky, now, Mr. Joseph, something said we should bring him up. He's up and he's not speaking. Hello, do you want to speak?
I can speak now.
Okay, all right.
I'm on duty, right? So I'm with my sister taking it somewhere. So, Mr. Victor, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I know God will empower you. God will bless you, man. As if you can check very well, I do follow you every time. But now I see that you're on TikTok Live. I've already followed you. And these kind of people I want to have as a mentor. And I appreciate you very much. Madam that speak class also. I just saw you back in the Soko Jile Dada. Sherry, ẹ̀sán kankan lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹni poverty. Ó ń da bàbá yẹn láàmú. Tí mo dẹ̀ báyà díà yẹn gan. Tẹ́ bá sọ pé ìwé, màá ní mi ò gbà. Torí èèyàn bí èmi ń sìn. Mi ò rí àwọn òbí mi kún kékeré. Èmi dẹ̀ ni first born. So, èmi mo rán àwọn àbúrò mi school. Èmi ò ráyè lọ sí school. But mo lè dá ronú fúnra mi. Mo lè dá ṣe nǹkan fúnra mi. Mo dẹ̀ ń control ilé, mo dẹ̀ ń pàṣẹ. Gbogbo nǹkan dẹ̀ ń lọ tùbí nùbí. Everything dẹ̀ ń lọ smoothly. Bí n ṣe wà ń lo òyìnbó ìmọ̀ ń pàṣẹ ní tí gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń lọ. Láàrin ẹbí, láàrin ìyàwó, gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń lọ létòlétò. So mi rò pé ìwé ni. Poverty tẹ̀sán ẹ̀ gangan ni problem. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wo fídíò ẹ̀ dáadáa. Nǹkan tó ń affect bàbá yẹn náà ló ń affect fídíò ẹ̀. Ẹ kàn rò pé lówó lọ́wọ́ ni. Ìdílé tó ti wá inú ìṣẹ́ àti òṣì ló ti fi agídí jáde wá. Kíní change tó wà lọ́wọ́ yẹn wá ń gùn. Kò jẹ́ kò mọ̀, kò expect ẹ̀, kò believe pé òun lè rí débi tó ń wà yẹn. Kò
You
believe.
don't get clapping for this man. Bàbá bí kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín, mo gbọ́ Yorùbá, kódà Ìbàdàn ni mí, ilé Adépò mo ti wá, ẹ bá sọ Yorùbá kàkà tí ń ká yín lóhùn. Ẹ má wọrí ẹ fi wélẹ̀, ẹ bá sọ Yorùbá gidi, yóò dáa fún yín tí ó pọ̀, mo gbọ́ Yorùbá báyẹn bá jẹ. Kílẹ̀ mi ṣeré yìí.
So kò believe pé òun lè débi tó ń wà yẹn. Tẹ́ bá wo ọ̀nà tó gbà, ọ̀nà èbùrú, ọ̀nà ó ṣà ń rọ̀fù ẹ̀ ṣàpèsẹ̀, òun máa débẹ̀. Dẹ́nẹ́lẹ́kejì, òun náà tún ní òbí gidi. Òbí gidi kọ́ ló tọ́ débi tó wà yẹn. Tó tẹ́ bá wo ìdílé Alọ́ba pẹ̀lú ìdílé òun náà, wọ́n wà similar. That's why tí wà wọ́n fi jọra wọn. Tí ìṣesí àti wà wọ́n fi jọra wọn. That's why tó bá rí èèyàn tó ṣoríire, àbẹ́ni tó ń bọ̀, ó máa ń jẹ́ ọgbẹ́ ọkàn fún wọn. Ó máa ń jẹ́ nǹkan ìbínú fún wọn. Ó máa ń jẹ́ bíi kò ń dùn mọ́ wọn nú. Okay, ẹ wo bàbá yẹn sìn, ẹ wo orin tó ṣe jáde, ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Ǹjẹ́ irú ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ kó jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀? Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́, àwọn tẹ̀lé tẹjọ́ ń lọ, wọ́n contribute, ó ní ó ti gba bí 200 million. How do you get that money? It's because through this Iyabo Ojo intervention, ló ti rí 200 million torí. Ó tiẹ̀ wá rò yẹn. Ó tiẹ̀ rò nǹkan kan. Ṣé àtòun lò nú yàrá kọ́ ló ń lò ń sin o? True Iyabo Ojo ni. Irinṣẹ́ tó ń lò kọ́ ló ń lò ń sin o. True Iyabo Ojo ni. Àwọn bẹ́tà tí tó tiẹ̀ benefit. True woman yẹn, ó tiẹ̀ rò. Ó dẹ̀ wá jókòó kó wá rò pé ṣáàtì tí bọ̀bọ́ yìí ń ká yìí. Ṣé nǹkan tó ń kà kan wà ń bẹ̀ tó nípọn ṣá? Òòrò yẹn. Ókè wá jókòó pé ókè ọmọ yìí ò tó mi lọ́jọ́ orí. Ó wá pè mí lọ́mọ àlè. Kí ni ìdí tó fi pè mí lọ́mọ àlè? Kí ló rí tó fi ń pè mí lọ́mọ àlè? torí kò pè mí ṣojú mi, tó bá rí mi ó máa ń pọ́n mi lé ni. Ó dẹ̀ bọ́ sẹ́yìn, ó dẹ̀ pé definitely mò ń ṣe nǹkan kan tí ò dáa, mò ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ kan tí ò dáa, tó dẹ̀ ń dùn mọ́, tó ń jẹ́ ọgbẹ́ ọkàn fún wọn. Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? As a responsible father, ó yẹ kó pè kó bèrè, tí ó bá délé kó pé kó jókòó kó ronú, kó jẹ́ kí n make correction. He never did all those things. The next thing tó ṣe, ó ní VDM justice fighter. Mo á ń bèrè question kan láti ọjọ́ tí justice ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ di èní, impact tó wà positive wo ni VDM ti take? Mo bèrè, mo ti ń bèbí platform bíi méjì mẹ́ta, kò sẹ́ni tó dá mi lóhùn. The only negative impact tó ń play, alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ on the 13 ni 12 ni ọmọ kú, 13 ló jáde, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ oríṣiríṣi, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí condemn àwọn èèyàn, ó ní kán pààyàn, ó ní kán géèyàn, ó ní kán ṣe kinní kan. You are saying sorts of things. Ìwọ iná ló tún dé ọmọ oṣù márùn-ún ìwọ ló ní pé ọmọ àlè ni. Ìwọ iná ló tún dé, ó ní ìyàwó tó ti ń bọ́kùnrin bọ̀ fún 10 years, tọ́jọ́ ń jìṣẹ́ jìyà débi tó ń wà ẹ̀, kò pàǹgbà tó wà nù ìṣẹ́, kò ṣe ṣìnà ńgbà tó wà nù ìṣẹ́, débi tó wà ilé alákọ̀ọ́kọ́, ìgbádùn alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tó máa gbádùn ilé ayé ẹ̀, òun ni ojí olóhùn ló pa ọmọ yẹn. You are just coming with negative narrative every blessed day. And people continue listening to you and call you a messiah. This is somebody that come out on his own with his own platform. Pé okay, ikú tọmọ ikú, ó yàyàn lẹ́nu, ó rúyàn lójú, kí wàhálà má bàa ṣẹlẹ̀, kí olóòótọ́ má bàa kú sápò òkà, kó má bàa mú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ di aláìṣẹ̀, kó má bàa mú aláìṣẹ̀ di ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀. Okay o, ọ̀nà tó tó yẹ ká tọ́ báyìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká wó òkú yẹn, bó tẹ̀ ṣe síná kò dáná, ẹ jẹ́ ká tún sí. Àwa bá ṣe máa tún sí torí ògo ni, ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní befitting burial. Okay, ká wá wo bí kú ẹ̀ ṣe máa rí, ká set up, káwọn ọlọ́pàá wò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, kú hàn sí gbogbo aráàlú, kan sọ fún wa. Irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wá ń pè léèyàn burúkú. Ẹjọ́ ẹ gbà mí, irú ìlú wo náà ti ń rorú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀, irú ìlú wo náà ti ń ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. And as for VDM, tí ẹ bá wo VDM dáadáa, VDM òun ṣe good báwo ṣe lè pé ná, èèyàn gidi kan, àwòkọ́ṣe gidi láàrin èrò. Àwọn èèyàn náà kàn wò, bọ́ inú mi dùn pé àṣírí ẹ̀ tètè tú láàrin ọdún méjì. Láàrin ọdún méjì láṣírí ẹ̀ tú is a great thing for me, because tí ẹ bá wo ọwọ́ tí bọ̀bọ́ yín bá bọ̀ láti ilẹ̀, bí káyé èèyàn bàjẹ́, kó rí ilé tó ń dùn, kó ba ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́, kó rí ibi tó ń dùn, kó ba ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́, lórí irọ́. Èmi ò believe pé tó bá fẹ́ tún tèèyàn ṣe àbí tó bá fẹ́ ṣọ̀rọ̀ ìlú, kò dìgbà tó bá ba ayé èèyàn jẹ́. Janice Glo tó ń sọ, have you ever take the case to police, let them call him, why are you condemning him? Ó ṣeé ṣe kó ní nǹkan tó dáa tó ń ṣe. Are you okay? Ó ṣeé ṣe kó ní nǹkan tó ń dáa tó ń ṣe. Èyí tí ò dá ń bẹ̀ kán yọ kúrò, kán wá gbé time and condition. Are you the government to fight for people? No. What is your intake? What is your impact in the society? Ìwọ tó fẹ́ jà fún yàn, kí ni contribution ẹ ní society? Ẹni tẹ̀tẹ̀ wá ń sọ pé kó wá jà fún mi yìí, tèmi àti wá gbọ́kànlé, kí ni impact ẹ ní society? What has he achieved? Iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe? Ibo ló ti ń bọ̀? Báwo ló ṣe débi tó wà yẹn? Nobody continue. I ask these questions. Kò sẹ́ni tó ń béèrè. Kò sẹ́ni tó ń béèrè àwọn question yìí. Ó kàn wà nú ilé, ó ń mu pure water. How come tó wà nú ilé tó ń mu pure water? Kí ló ń ṣe nínú ilé? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe ń bẹ̀? Ẹni activist ni. Ṣé bí Sowore ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn? Ṣé bí Gani Fáyẹ̀mí ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn? Ṣé bí Bọ́lá Ìgè ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn? Ẹ béèrè àwọn question yìí. Nobody asking all these questions. Irú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bá bọ̀ gbogbo àti rí, à ń gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ, ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ títí. Ẹ máa wà.
Ẹ má bínú sá o, mo ń like analysis yìí. Tó bá mi ṣe ti notice nǹkan kan sà. Tẹ bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ṣé project àbí kí náà láwọn fún àwọn tó tẹ̀lé ọkọ̀ kékeré yẹn. Tẹ bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé kí ni VDM ti ṣe fún ọ, wọ́n ló ṣe bọ́ o.
So èèyàn dúró lọ́ndà act corruption system ó wá bí ìgbà tó yẹ pé bí ìgbà tí wọ́n bá bu omi ọ̀pẹ àbí báwọn omi ọ̀pẹ tó wá da ọ̀pẹ sínú ẹ̀ àbí epo kí epo wá ré lókè kí ìdọ̀tí wà ń sàlẹ̀ kó wá máa fi ìdọ̀tí yẹn hàn pé bóun ṣe mọ́ leléyìí o wo sàlẹ̀ kẹ́ wo ìdọ̀tí tó wà ń sàlẹ̀ check nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ṣe find this wo anything gbogbo nǹkan dorí kó ẹ̀dẹ̀ lóhùn lẹ́ ń listing sí this depends ẹ pé tó bá fẹ́ súnmọ́ ẹ akọ́kọ́ bá ẹ jẹ́nu á wá fìyẹn wọnú ẹ people are not looking into all these things they just call him a messiah how from where to where kí ni foundation ẹ this the person you call him activist EFCC mú lásán wọ́n gba fóònù ẹ̀ wọn ò lè dá fóònù ẹ̀ padà torí pé EFCC ò bá dẹ̀ sọ àwọn nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ jáde but wọ́n believe pé kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ fún yín tẹ́ máa gbàgbọ́ that's main reason why tó ń ṣe lè sọ jáde this the person tó wá sọ fún mi pé òun àti Iyabo jọ pàdé níbì kan òun lọ sí station òun pàdé ẹ̀ ó pé òun àti ẹ̀ jọ sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà òkú bọ́bá ṣáṣùn àtẹ́ńdọ̀dé gbà tí àǹtí Iyabo máa jẹ́ tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ àǹtí Iyabo jẹ́ kó yé wa pé ọlọ́pàá ló pe àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan the next tó máa sọ thank God he did not deny that we see you didn't hit that point that you people see when somebody come and say ṣé kó sọ pé òun ò rí ẹni kò possible because she's a woman of integrity ṣé ẹni tó mọ nǹkan tó ń gbé dá tó mọ ìyà tó ń jẹ kóhun tó débi tó wà yẹn ló máa gbà kí ọmọ kan kó wá blacklist òun it's not possible. So all this problem still lies on poverty and the country we have I don't sure but to my own understanding èmi believe pé wọ́n lò fún politics ni to my understanding because Nigeria náà tí wọ́ sí débẹ̀ kéèyàn máa hurú wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kéèyàn sì máa wò mi ò believe pé Nigeria wọ́ sí tó yẹn because with all the things that this guy have been saying God punish police God punish IG Ẹgbẹ́dòkun God punish you Tinubu you just dey there you don't know anything shey you go and tell your papa somebody say I should beg Senate president Akpabio God punish you no go better for you Abike Dabiri somebody say you are stupid no check very well he's working for the party he's doing their job you can see all Nigerian youth none of them tó ráyè nǹkan tó ń lọ́nu government that's why àwọn náà ti discover pé dàgbé social media làwọn boys dey focus lé lórí so let's just find somebody that can engage them for them to remove their eye from us so that we can be able to do our dirty thing we are doing. wọ́n dẹ̀ ti discover pé wọ́n ń rówó ń bẹ̀ so owó dẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà wá Nàìjíríà dá kó dá tẹ́mi bá ti lówó ẹ̀yin ò bá kúṣẹ̀ kò sí tó kàn mí. So this is the system because there is nobody can tell me pọ́n Nigerian police ò rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe kò sẹ́ni tó lè sọ fún mi pé Nàìjíríà àwọn ọlọ́pàá àwọn DSS àwọn EFCC every day ó dẹ̀ máa sọ wípé they no born na papa BU police Nigerian government they no aba kò possible something's wrong somewhere. This man is working for the government.
You are making a lot of sense to me. But it's making sense to me.
This fact is working for the government. That's why Temari, he can never face government in squarey. Oh man, you're individual. So that individual told you, oh my father, she won't lose us at Pabio. Kill a fish. And you go to the government, check us at Pabio. And also the government, check us at the Kini. Because the government told us, of which that is not what we want. Go against government fully. kó wá sọ pé god pọ kó ẹni tó lọ tó ń fọ́ traffic order létí tó ń lé wọn dànù tó ń lé wọn tó kó tí ò bá bá wọn ṣe let him go and try it. And mind you, this government we have government èmi mo ti mọ̀ láti 1999 lèmi ti wà nínú politics kí n tó kúrò lé. I know him very well. He know how to play the game. He's a master of the game. He's playing the game. Game non play. 2027 is here. Did you see when a single somebody is fighting for electoral? Did you see anybody answer him? And this person, you call yourself an activist. You work well in a good time. You don't want to be in good time with anybody.
Oh,
and you call yourself an activist. Kò like ẹ̀ rárá. Kò dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbóhùn ẹ̀. And you know, he's not an activist. It's just that people are following him. Ó ti lò. In fact, wọ́n fún ní free hand gan. Wọ́n fún ní access gan. He's very, very free to do anything. Anything at all. He's ready to do it. Don't be surprised. Let's not go oṣù méjì òbí oṣù mẹ́ta. A kàn wá nǹkan kan fúlẹ̀ ni. A dẹ̀ sọ àwọn èèyàn a dẹ̀ kárí ẹ̀. Let's go on.
If you tell Master Sherry, is this guy is nothing in the whole scheme of things as of now. Kò tí they won't ráyè títí ẹ̀. Tó bá ráyè tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí, ó máa disappear kò sí kò anybody máa ṣe. Mo ṣì ń tẹnu mọ́ kínní. It's just a still willing idiot.
Mommy mi lẹ jẹ́ mi lè bá yín argue. But when it comes to
it's still irrelevant. Àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké nínú field ló ṣì ń bá ṣeré. Gbogbo kan tó ṣe yìí kò tí tẹ step kò tí débi tí ó máa kàbùkù. Ṣebí àárín àwọn èèyàn ló ń bully.
Ẹ sọ láti ìgbà tí tèmi ti gbọ́njúmọ́ Nàìjíríà mi ìréyàn kan tó ti kàbọ̀ Inspector General of Police lójú rí. Ó ti kàbọ̀ lójú. Yes. Mi ò réyàn kan tó ti kàbọ̀ Senate President lójú rí. Ó ti kàbọ̀ lójú. Mi ò réyàn kan tó ti kàbọ̀ President lójú rí. Ó ti kàbọ̀ lójú rí. Mi ò réyàn kan tó díẹ̀ Nigerian government rí. Ó díẹ̀ wọn.
Kí ló ti sọ pa president? He hasn't said anything. He hasn't said anything.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí n play my play. He did to the extent that ó ní pé I'm the fourth government arms. Àbí kí ló pè rẹ̀ náà?
Because that's not a criminal thing. He's making a pronunciation. There is a fourth term of government, which is the journalist. The journalists are political. So that's the fourth term of government. We have to have government. The fourth term is the press.
Okay, now, mommy, ẹjọ́ tí ìjọba ti dá kéèsì tí ọlọ́pàá ti kọ́ tó. Ẹ má bínú mà, mo fẹ́ fà nǹkan jáde ni mà. Mo fẹ́ fà nǹkan jáde mà. 2 good years. 2 good years. See, let me tell you, if you don't know Nigerian police, me I'm still saying it too. Tí Nigerian police bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́, tí wọ́n bá ṣiṣẹ́ fún yín, there's no police in the world that do investigation like Nigerian police. As
of now, Mosape is still a willing tool in the act. Let me tell you, he's still a useful idiot. They're still using him now to distract the attention of people. That's
what I'm saying.
They will drop him like bad habit. Because gbogbo kan tó ń ṣe yìí ó ti nẹ́ṣẹ̀ ṣẹ́rí àwọn dry run ṣẹ́rí kan tó kọ́ gbé fún nílá about 2 or 3 months ago dry run ni wọ́n ti ka àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ and there are some traces cases nínú kan tó tẹ fún but number 6 ẹ̀ ò pé dry run náà ṣe fún yẹn ìgbà tó gbé kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ òṣìkọ́ tó bá gbé tó bá tì mọ́lẹ̀ kò sí kan tó ọmọ òṣìkọ́ bá lọ kó táwọn ìyá tí wọ́n bá kọ́ mọ́ wọn tọmọ kọ́ bá lọ gádà bí kan òkúlẹ̀lẹ́jà ń ta ni.
Now point 2 tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ sà point 2 tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ. Bí VDM ṣe ń ṣe yẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn Naira Marley àti Sam Larry yẹn àti bàbá ọmọ yẹn I think there should be a private lórí àwọn mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yẹn.
Ó ti sọ láti lẹ̀ it's not that they killed that guy, there's something between them.
Yes.
Maybe he doesn't know pé ó máa deep tó kò mọ consequence kan tó jọ plan láti lẹ̀ ni ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀ and láti lẹ̀ mo ti máa ń sọ pé always follow the money and as of now gan owó tó promise Josie ẹnu Josie ti fẹ́ ju kan tó follow ẹ̀ lọ tó promise ẹ̀ lọ. wọ́n sì máa jẹ̀jà túká ni mo dẹ̀ sọ kí ní almost 2 years ago pé ẹni tí tó bá parí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tí yóò sì bá gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn within 3 years ẹ kò máa gbọ́ pé òkúlẹ̀lẹ́jà ń ta ni because it's gonna be a loose end and they're gonna try the loose end.
Their main focus on ni pé wọn ò believe pé Wunmi máa exist di báyìí o wọn ò dẹ̀ believe pé ọmọ yẹn máa exist. That is the vendetta tó ní pẹ̀lú Iyabo. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ́n káńsì Naira Marley wọn káńsì Naira Marley kọ́ o wọ́n kàn fìyẹn síwájú ni o. Ẹ gbàgbé pé àwọn tó kìnnì kan náà irọ́ o there's something behind it. But this guy is a master game planner because he's a criminal. Criminal ni láti ilẹ̀. Those that are into him, they know him deeply. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ dáadáa, àwátà kan wá tà láàmú. He know how to plan and he has been playing this game for now. But Iyabo Ojo nìkan ni block ẹ̀ tó ń block ẹ̀ tó dúró pé wọ̀ iṣẹ́. Iyabo kan pàápàá kò mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan ń lọ tó yìí. Ó kàn believe pé this is a widow with a small child. He has to be protected until he caught guilty. But that lady wọ́n fẹ́ erase ẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n fẹ́ erase ẹ̀ òun àtọmọ tí bàbá gan wà wí ẹ̀ tí bàbá gan fúnra wọn bàbá gan wà wí ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ erase ẹ̀ tí bàbá gan wà wí ẹ̀ because tí ẹ bá wo bí fídíẹ̀mù ṣe lera mọ́ tó ń focus lé ọmọ yẹn ìyàwó yẹn tí yóò bá ń ṣe péyàn kan dúró sẹ́yìn gẹ́ yẹn ni ìsà kan ti pa gẹ́ yẹn ọ̀ kan má gbóhùn ẹ̀ mọ́ kó sọnù tòun tọmọ òkú tí wọ́n lọ hu yẹn ó fún wọn ní problem gan òkú yẹn fún wọn problem gan wọn ò expect kan máa hu because this is the question again you back to the beginning why tí bàbá ṣe máa sin òkú lóru tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ gbọ́ máa ń landlord yẹn ó ní pé ó ń sọ fún òun pé òun gbọ́dọ̀ sin lálẹ́ yẹn wọ́n ti kó shovel wá àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ní bàbá ń receive call ìṣẹ́jú ó ní kán lọ kó shovel ti kó shovel pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ máa yẹn ló ní láyé ẹ̀ lè sin lálẹ́ that's number one evidence number two ẹni tó kan pósí igi tó wà lọ́wọ́ tó ní kán ní sùúrù kó jẹ́ kó ń farabalẹ̀ bàbá ẹni kán kọ́ anyhow kán mẹ́sọ̀ kan gbé sínú pósí. This man was there gbà tó ń gbẹ́ kòtò jókòó ń wò báyìí mi ò gbọ́ rí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá mi ò gbọ́ rí tó fi sin ọmọ ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. This is the person yẹ pé ọmọ obìnrin ló sọ nǹkan sínú kòtò ọmọ obìnrin ló sọ nǹkan sínú kòtò tó ń sọ pé ìyàwó ọmọ yẹn láti ilẹ̀ indirectly ló ti ń gbógun ti ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ sọ ó níwọ̀n bá ti gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ òun pé inú nylon lòún gbọ́mọ sí fi escape ṣẹ́rí kínní those police have to investigate that man bàbá yẹn ò ń ṣe bàbá ọmọ yẹn no ẹ lọ ṣe findings that's why tí ò fi ṣe DNA kò ń ṣe bàbá ọmọ yẹn kí ìlú wá dìde sìn irú ẹ̀yin sì kẹ́ jáde àwa support yín bàbá yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA bàbá àtọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe DNA then ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ bá DNA tí wọ́n fi ọmọ ṣe kọ́ fẹ́ ṣògbó wọ́n fẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ life and direct something is wrong somewhere this is video ǹdẹ̀ ló dé yìí ó ní àwọn Naira Marley jẹ ọmọ yẹn ní owó tó pọ̀ gan-an now báwo ló ṣe ṣe tí wọ́n fi jẹ ọmọ yẹn lówó tó pọ̀ gan-an orin kan ló ṣe ní àbórin méjì agreement ni pé tó bá fẹ́ kúrò ṣé 5 years contract ló sign ni ṣé tí 5 years bá pé ló máa tó gbowó ni àbí bó bá ṣe ń ṣorin ló máa tó gbowó this question has to be asking gbogbo àwọn question yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ béèrè báyìí Naira Marley has to come back to the table kó gbé agreement yẹn jáde kí àwọn èèyàn wò ó the man has to be called then you see some secret will open Iyabo Ojo told them, only the justice of Mohbad pé bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ló jẹ́ kóun stop ẹ̀. Tọ́n bá fẹ́ kóun rí, tọ́n bá continue, òun máa reopen case yẹn, òun máa continue. Definitely, paraventurally, Iyabo Ojo is the obstacle. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ó ti filẹ̀ fún wọn, bí ó ti rí sáà ó ti filẹ̀ fún wọn. But now, they want him to come, they are pushing him, believe pé àwọn push ẹ̀ away, pé àwọn bully ẹ̀, kó lè sá. Wọn mọ̀ pé wọ́n build the confidence ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ẹ̀ light àwọn èèyàn, ojú àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ti ń rà láti rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. The man buried that man that night. Now he wake up in the afternoon. Ó ní ọmọ tó bí oṣù ọmọ òun. Huh? Police has to look into it. They have to look into it. Please, they have to. Mi ò gbọ́ rí, even though kọ́mọ yẹn jọmọ àlè, bàbá yẹn máa gbọ́ ọmọ yẹn. Tó ti rí pé ọmọ kan ṣoṣo tó bí leléyìí. Ó bímọ kan ṣoṣo, kò síbi tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé. Bàbá yìí dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ìyàwó yìí lọmọ yẹn ní. Ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ń sọ ibi tọ́lọ̀ tó wá bo gẹ́yẹn láṣìírí dé. Ibi tọ́lọ̀ ń wà pẹ̀lú gẹ́yẹn dé. Gẹ́yẹn ó ń sọ pé bọ̀bọ́ ẹ nìkan lẹ́ni tó rí hòhò òun. Tí a bá rẹ́ni tó rí hòhò òun lẹ́yìn bọ̀bọ́ yìí kó jáde wá, kẹ́lẹ̀ mọ bọ́lọ́run ṣe ń jagun. Ọlọ́run ti ń jagun yẹn bọ̀ tipẹ́. Ọlọ́run ti ń ja ogun yẹn bọ̀ tipẹ́. But people don't see it. Láti 2 years ago, kò sí ẹyọ èèyàn kan tó jáde wá. Bọ́n ṣe ń blackmail ẹ̀ tó. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n á ti try láti fún èèyàn lówó láti jáde wá. Now, another thing to look into it ni wípé àwọn tó jẹ́ bàbá supporter wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ti contribute over 200 million sọ́wọ́ bàbá. Àwọn wo ló contribute 200 million yẹn? Who are those people? Èlé ló náà contribute. They have to go to that baba. They have to go to that baba. Àwọn tó send owó sí wọn, countries àwọn tó send owó sí. Countries àwọn tó send owó sí. Joke. It's not a joke. How did he get 200 million? Now, ó lọ sórí bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀. Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ láwọn máa ṣe ọ́tọ́ sọ ma free of charge. Ó lọ sórí Àgídìgbò. Àgídìgbò ní kó lọ reconcile pẹ̀lú family. Ó reject gbogbo offer pẹ̀lú family. Ó reject gbogbo offer yìí. Something's wrong somewhere. But to receive donation from people, public people. The autopsy the government do was intact. The one the Baba do was fraud. That means he's using that thing to delay and to distract people. Just to arrest that innocent girl. Come and let's dash something's wrong somewhere. Ká ní pé wọ́n wo òkú yẹn ni, ìsá kan ti pa ọmọ yẹn, ọ̀kan ti ṣe nǹkan fọ́mọ yẹn, kọ́mọ yẹn ti dẹni ìgbàgbé. Something's wrong somewhere. Believe me or not, something's wrong somewhere. Yes, poverty in this store, Baba, but something's wrong somewhere. Go and let them go and do find this. From these 4 people, VDM, Sam Larry, Neramali, Baba Mohbad. All their accounts to be traced. all their accounts to be traced, and the phone forensic should be looked into for these 4 people. You will see a result that will come out. You check some Naira Marley profile na back way from Beckham in London. Naira Marley is not a small man. Naira Marley is a gangster. Naira Marley is a bloody gangster. He said it somewhere. Only Nigeria should be thank God that he has not become a civil killer. It's a powerful word. Esa ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ni. Kí Nàìjíríà máa dúpẹ́. Iyabo Ojo fún wọn problem gan. Iyabo Ojo.
Àyà níní yẹn pọ̀. Àyà níní yẹn pọ̀.
Ó fún wọn problem gan. Iyabo Ojo fún wọn problem. Ó ní problem wọn. Ẹ wo bí fídíò ṣe tension sí lẹ́njọ́ mẹ́ta iṣẹ́. Tí ó bá ń ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹrú ẹ̀yìn yìí, àwọn tó jáde ni nǹkan ò bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọlá pé Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fún ọmọ yẹn ní wisdom torí pé orí òótọ́ ló wà. Nǹkan kan ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣẹ̀dá àwọn mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yìí, they should look into it. Wọ́n tún ń lo agbára. They are using authority. Wọ́n ń lo big authority. Sir, something is wrong somewhere. And I believe I'm correct with what I'm saying. I'm very, very correct. Papa Mohbad, wake up now. Tonto Dike the enemy. Iyabo Ojo the enemy. All the people in the group share the enemy. All in the name of 115 for justice. But VDM is a clean justice fighter. Sir, something is wrong somewhere, sir. Thank you. I'll submit my submission.
Thank you very much, sir. In fact, angle tẹ́ gbé wa dé yìí, angle téèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ wò closely ni, because there's too many elements that is proving it. Too many. Lóòótọ́, something is wrong somewhere. It just takes somebody who can think deep to figure it out. Pé kíní yóò normal ṣe. Because àwọn wa bàbá yẹn tí bàbá wò pé kò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni, ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Àgbà manipulator ni máa yẹn. He knows exactly what he's doing, and it looks as if there is an agenda. And if there's anything that I cannot agree less with you, is the fact that the only reason why they're attacking Iyabo Ojo is because she's the only thing and only person in the middle between them and their plan for Wunmi. I'm going to cut together off completely. Completely. And the only reason that they have not been able to do that is Iyabo Ojo.
Yes.
Which the reason why Iyabo Ojo is on that. Philosopher only one of the art of war, laws of power. Only strike the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. Tó bá fẹ́ dọ̀làmú, tó fẹ́ dà wọ́n nù, o ní láti àgùntàn. Tó ń ṣọ́ àgùntàn yẹn gangan ni kó attack. Once the shepherd is taken away, the sheep becomes vulnerable.
Simple.
Yeah, no.
Nǹkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn to just frustrate her. Our only offense is supporting. That's the only offense. That is the single and only
nothing
offense.
else.
Because he's supporting again. Actually, one man don't treat me more for a fact. Only lẹ́yìn. Actually, one man don't. But we are here with day. I have a couple of videos. In fact, I will have to look into the Gbiwade is something that I want need to begin to address. You know that why emotional when this Mohbad just newly died, you go back to my old videos, say Baba God, Baba Imonko. But don't be insensitive. People are using emotion, but we will get back to it now. I can prove it in any way. Ìwọ tó sọ pé o witness ìpọ́n ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń dà lára ẹ̀ bó o pariwo síta no bother you ọmọ ẹ̀ padà kú wọ́n ní àwọn tó búlé ọmọ ẹ̀ tó fi kú lélẹ̀ òní wọ́n kọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni what you witness òní wọ́n fà jùlọ hàn ni wọ́n ṣe kọ́kọ́ fún.
ẹ sà ẹ má bínú tó jẹ́ come out this way.
You witness it.
Ẹ jẹ́ n come out this way sà. Kí ìyá ọmọ tó gbà kan lọ fi òun ṣe text ṣóyé yín something's live somewhere. Kí ìyá tó jáde wá pé ó sọ national TV ó ní anywhere tí bàbá ọmọ bá ti lọ ṣe interview kan jọ kan sọ fún kó wá lọ ṣe DNA pòun ti anywhere of his choice ó ní anywhere of his choice kíní tí ń lọ sí ọdún kan sìn o àbóṣù mélòó kan anywhere I repeat anywhere kò ń ṣe pé allegedly ọmọ yẹn sọ ní national TV anywhere of his choice pé kó wá lọ ṣe DNA test but kó fún un láì òun náà máa ó sọ ó ní òun náà máa lọ ṣe private ti tòun which is tó ti ṣe yẹn ó ní kí kàn jọ anywhere tó bá ti lọ ṣe interview anywhere kàn sọ fún kó tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ VDM lọ ṣe interview ni anywhere òun ti ready kó wá lọ ṣe now VDM lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá yẹn lọ sọ́dọ̀ VDM ò bè lọ́ọ̀ pé àṣebọ́mọ yẹn ní kó wá lọ ṣe DNA why tó ṣe lọ kí ló ń dá dúró but ó lọ sọ́dọ̀ proga kan yẹn bè lọ́ọ̀ pé kí ló tí ò lọ ṣe DNA ó sọ pé Wùmí kọ́ ló ń dáhùn dúró sí pé òun lòun dá dúró pé one or two things kan dẹ̀ ló ń dáhùn dúró ẹsẹ̀ máa follow mi o ṣòye yín bàbá yẹn kò ń ṣe bàbá Mohbad ó ti kọ́kọ́ bà ayé ìyá Mohbad jẹ́ ná to the extent pé kò síbi tí ìyá Mohbad máa ti sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò ní gbọ́rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ so yára ẹran bàbá yẹn ti mọ Mohbad ti pẹ́ in fact kọ́lọ́n dáríjì mi ikú ọmọ yẹn kò ṣẹ̀yìn bàbá yẹn pẹ̀lú bàbá yẹn ṣe ń ṣe yẹn kọ́lọ́n dáríjì mi tán bá wádìí ẹ̀ dáadáa láti ilẹ̀ tán ti ń na ọmọ yẹn gbà tọ́mọ yẹn tún kú ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ lẹ́yìn ọ̀tọ́mọ yẹn tó kú fídíò tó tún ṣe torí fídíò yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ mi olókọ̀ parẹ́ ni kò ra blọọkù ẹyọ kan ń ṣe náà nà kiri kó dẹ̀ wálé àwáléyàn lé ká dẹ̀yàn fún kò wálé ibi òkú ó ní ṣòro ibi tó bá rẹ̀ dé ọmọ yìí dẹ̀ ló ń ra bàtà fún ẹ ló ń ra aṣọ fún ẹ ló ń ra mọ́tò fún ẹ ọmọ ìlú wa sọ pé ṣòro ibi tó bá rẹ̀ dé ọ̀rọ̀ ní Yorùbá wọn ní ẹjọ́ la máa ń kọ́ ká tó kọ́rọ̀ o ọ̀rọ̀ dẹ̀ ní pọ́n wájú Yorùbá dáadáa tí wọ́n bá padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n máa mú bàbá yẹn tán so dáadáa bàbá yẹn máa sọ àwọn nǹkan kan jáde bọ́kàn jẹ́ pé Naira Marley yẹn ó lẹ́sẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe ń fa ti gbogbo nǹkan ó lẹ́sẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ gan ó dẹ̀ mọ̀yàn gan ó dẹ̀ náwó gan so àwọn nǹkan tèmi kàn rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn kíní ẹ̀ gan fún bàbá yẹn ní moral the only thing tí mo mọ̀ tí Wùmí kàn lè ṣe ń sin ni pé kó gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ kó wọ flight kó wo déètì táwọn House of Assembly ń jókòó sí, kó bọ́ síwájú wọn, kó gbọ́ ọmọ sóò kó bú sẹ́kún, kó ní kó gbọ́n lọ́wọ́ Sam Larry, Naira Marley, baba Mohbad àti VDM. Nǹkan báyìí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀, kán jọ kán help òun. Apá àwọn ò ka, ọwọ́ òun ò tó mọ́. Kó dẹ̀ list àwọn nǹkan tó fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Pé kán jọ, kí House of Assembly kán jọ. Ìyẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé VDM kò ṣiṣẹ́ fún government, wọ́n lè help ẹ̀ kán look into it. But tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún government, that's another risk fóun náà again. Tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún government, ó máa bounce back sí lórí ni.